from molten rock to breathing forests. It is hard to believe that our home planet Earth has changed more than we can imagine over billions of years. But what did our world look like hundreds of millions of years ago? And how did life on Earth begin? But over time, the planet began to cool, and a thin layer of solid rock formed on its surface. The impact of the collision created a huge amount of debris, which eventually formed the moon. With the moon in place, Earth's tilt axis became stable, allowing for the development of life. This is when the first ocean began to form as well. The cooling process also caused water vapor in the atmosphere to condense, which led to rain. Join me as we explore the timeline of ancient Earth and discover amazing fossils from dinosaurs to this event, known as the Great Dying, wiped out around 96% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial vertebrates. The cause of the extinction was likely the release of large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which led to global warming. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more prehistoric fun. This event had a significant impact on Earth's climate and led to the formation of the Atlantic Ocean. These reptiles were initially small, but they would eventually become the dominant terrestrial vertebrates on the planet. Turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any new discoveries. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. This led to the Great Oxidation event. This period of diversification allowed mammals to occupy a wide range of ecological niches and eventually gave rise to modern-day species. These early humans were small-brained scavengers who lived in groups. Also led to the extinction of many other species, including the ammonites in the This event had far-reaching consequences for global ocean currents and weather patterns. This Mesoamerican civilization was known for its impressive architecture and artwork, which made it possible for more complex life forms to evolve. Our pale blue dot, a tiny oasis of life in the grand scheme of things. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more prehistoric fun. And remember, no matter where you are in the universe, you are part of something truly special. Until next time, keep exploring and never stop asking questions. As we gaze up at the stars, it's easy to feel insignificant and wonder about the mysteries of the universe. Yet it's precisely this insignificance that makes our existence so precious. We are a species capable of exploring the unknown, questioning the nature of reality, and contemplating the very essence of life itself. This groundbreaking work revolutionized our understanding of the natural world. These forests were dominated by plants such as lycopods, ferns, and horsetails. The accumulation of organic matter from these plants led to the formation of coal deposits. This nomadic tribe was led by Genghis Khan and would eventually become the largest contiguous land empire in history. These urban centers were densely populated and often surrounded by walls for protection. This innovation allowed them to cut through materials that were previously difficult to work with. This led to the development of agriculture and the eventual rise of civilizations. 4.6 billion years ago, Earth was just a hot, molten ball of rock. It didn't have an atmosphere, oceans, or even a moon. Most of the major animal phyla that exist today first appeared in the fossil record. This was a time of rapid diversification of life on Earth. Around 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized planet called Theia collided with Earth. 3.8 billion years ago, the first undisputed evidence of life appeared on Earth. This was a single-celled organism called prokaryote. These tiny creatures were the first link in the chain of life on Earth. 2.5 billion years ago, Earth's atmosphere contained very little oxygen. However, with the emergence of photosynthetic bacteria, the amount of oxygen began to increase. 540 million years ago, during the period known as the Cambrian Explosion. 360 million years ago, the first forests began to appear on land. 295 million years ago, the largest known mass extinction in Earth's history occurred. 252 million years ago, the supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart. 200 million years ago, the first dinosaurs appeared on Earth. 145 million years ago, a massive asteroid impact caused the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. This event, known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. 66 million years ago, mammals began to diversify rapidly. 34 million years ago, the modern-day Isthmus of Panama formed, connecting the continents of North and South America. 23 million years ago, the ancestors of modern humans, Homo sapiens, emerged in Africa. 12,000 years ago, humans began to domesticate animals. 10,000 years ago, humans began to develop metal tools. 5,000 years ago, the first cities began to appear. 1,000 years ago, the Mongols began their westward expansion. 500 years ago, the Aztec Empire reached its peak. 150 years ago, Charles Darwin published his theory of evolution by natural selection. And now here we are, hurtling through the vastness of space at 90 miles per hour. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time.